But what we see on screen may pale in comparison to the real Angela when cameras aren't rolling. A disturbing new allegation claims that Angela was an accomplice in her daughter's crimes. On screen, viewers have seen Angela scream and yell like some sort of feral, rampaging beast. The verbal and emotional abuse that she has inflicted upon her husband, Michael Ilesanmi, is inexcusable, but this claim may be even worse. According to the description that the victim's grandmother gave to police, Scottie was also cheating. Not that that matters in the grand scheme. Allegedly, she had her victim at her home, while her boyfriend was out of town, inviting him over, and then sexually preying upon him. Allegedly happened 2 or 3 times in 2017. In 2019, Scottie Deem reached a plea deal and was sentenced to 20 years in prison for preying upon a minor. It was quickly reported that she would be released on parole after just a few years of good behavior. As things worked out, Scottie was released on May 6 of 2020 amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Scottie was indicted in September of 2018. The charges were of statutory rape and 1 count of aggravated child molestation. Scottie also faced 11 counts of child molestation. All of these charges stemmed from a series of incidents with a juvenile boy in 2017. Stunningly, her parole date was reported to have ended at the end of January of this year. The court system so quickly forgetting about Scottie and her potential danger to the community is grimly no surprise. A man who is based in South Georgia, who was allegedly friends with the victim at the time, volunteered some information. According to him, he and other friends would go over to Scottie's place to party even though Scottie was married and a mother. This guy claimed that Scottie had been involved with her victim for 3 years, beginning when he was only 13. Apparently this continued until he was 16. If this is true, that means that things extended well beyond what the victim's grandmother first reported in 2017. The boy reportedly dropped out of high school around the age of 15 or 16. According to this informant, people would continue to party sometimes at Angela's home. There, it is claimed that Angela was a blight, indirectly supplying everybody with booze. Apparently Scottie divorced her husband and moved into Angela's house with her children around this time. Angela would buy the beer, but not tell them that it was for them. The informant described. He characterized that she would put it in the refrigerator and walk away. Apparently Angela took custody of Scottie's children before her conviction. Additionally, he described how Angela would find excuses to take all of the grandchildren out of the house. During those times, he claimed, Scottie would be running wild with the little boy. Obviously, these claims are not and likely cannot be verified. They are evidence. Any verbal statement can be evidence, but not proof, and they obviously come indirectly, second-hand or third-hand. However, some of those details do seem to fit. Other aspects of the alleged timeline are questionable. It would be interesting to hear what Angela would say if confronted about this, but one can only imagine her yelling.